Hello, my name is Jeremy Gloff, and I'm a music collector, and I'm here to review Madonna's Ray of Light album. I remember before Ray of Light actually came out, there was a little pre-press, and it said, the upcoming Madonna album is Madonna like you've never seen her before. And I thought, what the hell haven't we seen? We've seen it all. And it turns out what we hadn't seen is this introspective, artistic side that she really showed with Ray of Light. So, the first time I bought Ray of Light, I was actually homeless. I was sleeping on someone's floor, and I was in transit on a Greyhound from one city to another. And I ran into the record store, and I had my little Discman with the headphones, and I bought Ray of Light. And I remember just crying that entire bus ride. I was so moved by the material on this album. And it was really strange to approach Madonna as a serious musician like you had to with this album. I mean, this album really challenged the public's view of Madonna as a songwriter, as a performer, and as a person. I mean, she became much softer and introspective, like I already said. The songs itself really pushed the envelope of what a pop song consisted of. A lot of the arrangements were very experimental. It really challenged the listener to reconsider their idea of what a pop song is. I remember the first time I heard the opening track, Drowned World, I was floored. I mean, this sounded more like Alanis Morissette emoting than Who's That Girl Madonna, but I loved it. I loved that Madonna, our Madonna, was capable of doing this kind of album and making this kind of statement. My personal favorite song on the album is Skin. I could really relate to that one. I thought it was a really sad song. There's a lot of emotion on this album. You have your dance tracks. Of course, Ray of Light has become a staple. Frozen, the lead single, just the first time I heard it, I couldn't believe that was Madonna. I just couldn't believe. Because the older I got, like I grew up loving pop music, but the older I got more into the alternative scene, into the punk scene, the gothic scene. Like I became friends with a lot of counterculture kind of people. And it was strange when Madonna came out with this album because she was really like one of us. She was there with the black hair and the henna, and she was really doing something outside of the mainstream, but in the context of the mainstream, and that's why I love this album. And that's why this album really holds the test of time. I mean, Power of Goodbye, To Have Not to Hold, and Mergirl, the closing track on the album, is just, it's such an artistic statement. So I'm gonna get emotional talking about Ray of Light because it had such an impact on my life. So fans of Madonna and fans of serious, good pop songwriting, Ray of Light by Madonna gets 5 out of 5 stars from Jeremy Gloff.